Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. This is B. Steve here. I'm doing this presentation for basically mainly for the Doordash drivers. If they receive an income or 1099 miscellaneous from the income that they receive for driving for Doordash, I'm going to do several presentations about reporting the income and how it's treated and how the expenses are treated on the tax return. And hopefully by me sharing this information, I'm hoping y'all will get a good return when you prepare your 2020 tax return. Like I said, I'm going to do several presentations on that in the month of January, so hopefully this YouTube will be published once you get your 1099 miscellaneous. Now, the first thing that I'm going to talk about, which is very important, that will be helpful while preparing your tax return, is called net operating loss. Now, basically, net operating loss is a loss that occurs when business expenses exceed your business income, and the net operating loss is a deductible when carried to a year in which there is a taxable income. So basically, what I'm saying is, so let's say that your source of income is only coming from Doordash, and you have all these expenses, like mileage, car expenses, travel, meals, that exceeded your Doordash income, which creates a loss. And what you can do with that loss, you can carry back your losses to prior year returns, or carry those losses forward, future years returns, in order for you to reduce your income and reduce your tax liability, which will make it good on your refunds, or make it look good on your balance due, so you can reduce your balance due to turn to a refund. Or if you already have a small refund, you can have an opportunity to increase your refund and get that back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in a couple examples so you can see how that works. So if you try to do it yourself, like through TurboTax, or try to do taxes on TurboTax, or you have a professional that look at your return, you can always challenge them based on the knowledge I'm giving you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go each presentation that I'm going to do. I'm going to do what you call a warm-up exercise, just to show you the understanding how that usually works. Now, here's the warm-up exercise that I'm going to go with you, and this is based off of 2010, so I don't think the years matter, but as long as you get the concept. Okay, based on the following information, compute the 2011 net operating loss that an individual can carry over to 2012 if the proper election to forego the carry back is taken. Okay, 2010 net operating loss, $10,000. Wages, $30,000. Of course, wages has come from your W-2. Schedule C net profit, $5,000. So you can pretend that your Schedule C net profit is your Doordash income, basically. Now, your S corporation loss of $50,000. Now, I'm going to use this as an example. Now, S corporation, we're going to say, hey, I have a doctor's practice, and due to the pandemic, I have a loss of $50,000. But it's more to it than that, because you have pass-through entities is play into that. But I'm not going to go there with that right at this time. Now, to compute it, what I did was that the correct net operation loss for 2011 is you take the $30,000 plus the $30,000, which equals to $35,000, minus the $50,000, which comes to a negative $15,000. So that $15,000 will be carried over to 2012, the next year, the following year after 2011, or you can elect it to go back 2 years, which would have been 2010 or 2009. Now, we didn't use this 10,000. We did not calculate this 2010 net operation loss because this is a carryover from 2010 to 2011. So they can have an option to move that over to 2012 as well. Now we're going to go to the current year here. Now this right here is going to prepare you for your 2020 tax return based on the current tax law. Now for the 2020 tax season, you are no longer to carry back losses 2 years and 20 years forward. With the new tax law, you may elect to carry back losses 2018, 2019, and 2020, going back 5 years each, and can make an election to carry forward losses indefinitely. That's the new tax law changes. For example, as far as the carry back, now you can carry back your 2020 losses back to 2015. You can carry back your 2019 losses back to 2014. You could carry back your 2018 losses back to 2013. In order for you to do that, there's two ways you can do that. You can file what you call a 1045 form to get your refund quicker, or you can amend those returns. You can amend your 2020 return going back to 2015. You can amend your 2019 return to 2000. Well, let me repeat this. You can amend your 2020, your 2018. You can amend your returns from 2020 to 2015. You can amend your returns from 2019 to 2014, and you can amend your 2018 return to 2013. That's part of the new tax changes. So you could do those things. Now, let's say that you got a 1099 from Doordash for 2020. Let's say your income is $30,151, and your Doordash expenses for 2020, like I say, it could be your mileage, your automobile expenses, your travel, your meals, and such forth, is $40,000. So it exceeded your income by $10,151. So that's your net operating losses, which you could probably carry back to 2015 by amending 2020, 2019, up to 2015. Or you could carry that $10,151 to 2021. And you can carry those losses indefinitely until it's all used up, basically. Now, how does it affect your 2021? I'm going to do an example where that loss it carried forward to 2021. Now, let's suppose that you're doing your 2021 tax return and you got an income from Doordash that's reported on your 1099 miscellaneous. So that's your total income from Doordash. Here is the carryover of the $10,515 from your 2020 tax return. So you take the difference of this two. This is your net income, $40,306, which you're going to be taxed on. That will be reported on your 1040. So that's how the net operating loss basically works. So if you have any questions please leave a comment. And I thank you very much for listening to my presentation.